Hi, this is Dave from Woodwork, and today I'm going to show you how to sharpen an auger a bit, or at least how I sharpen them. Okay, so this is auger bit, obviously. This is something I picked up off the market. I think I picked up like a handful of them. Yeah, maybe a couple of pounds. This was some time ago. Maybe about a year and a half ago, maybe. So this one isn't too bad rust wise. I don't know if you can see, but here on the top it looks like it hasn't been sharpened correctly. I think when they've been using the file, instead of staying with the slope, they've actually been more like that, which you don't really want to do. So I'm going to give this a sharpen. So this is a file specifically for sharpening auger bits, or at least that's what I'm led to believe. So it has obviously the file section on this end or this side, and a file section on this side. It doesn't have a file section on this side or on that side, and the opposite end is opposite. It actually has a file section on the edge, both sides, and it doesn't have one here. So what this allows you to do is when you're filing, if I'm filing the top, over time, if it had a filing section on the edge, it would actually file its way into this section, which you don't really want. It's the same as if you file in this section as well, like so. You are going to file a section into the very end here. Eventually you probably go to the edge, and you don't really want that. So these are great little things, plus the tapered, so meaning they're able to get in little tight spaces, and I've still got room. You can use these for smaller auger bits, although I don't tend to go below like ½ an inch. I just don't think there's any point. They're really awkward to sharpen, in my opinion. Plus I've got drill bits that I can use, 10 millimeter down to like 2 millimeter. That's typically how I work. So yeah, this is about 1 inch. So I will admit, the bigger the auger bits, the easier it is to sharpen. I'm going to start off on the underside here. So when I do this, I just typically hold it by my hand. You can put these in vices and stuff and whatever else as well. We are wonderful ways to do this, but this is just the way I do it. Also, if you are a little bit unsure and you think you may stray a little bit, you could actually use a marker and obviously just draw a line on, and you'll know where you failed, because you don't really want to be going too much of an angle like that. Obviously you want more of an angle like this. Typically these old auger bits should have a decent angle on them, so you'd probably be better off trying to follow the angle that's already there, unless the angle is really severe, which you don't really want. So I'm just going to start so you can see already I'm removing some of the rust, just feeling on the back end. There's no burr on there yet. So I've got a little bit of a burr on the top here, and I'm just going to remove this a little. As I was mentioning before, whoever's had this before me and whoever's sharpened it, they've actually took a little too much off the edges. They've actually changed the angle. Yeah, so that's pretty sharp on that edge. So while I'm here, I'm just gonna touch this side up, because obviously these sides cut into the fibres when it's making a circle, so you do want these sharp as well. So I am starting to get a bit of a burr on this outside, so when you're doing this you don't want too much of a burr on it, because obviously you've got to remove the burr. So there is only a minute burr on that, and if you take it on the edge of a piece of wood, a piece of end grain, sometimes you can take the burr off. On this occasion I think I've took a bit too much off, so you can also try pulling it. No, so that's still on, so I am going to have to remove that with a little bit of fine sandpaper. So I'm just going to do the other edge and then I'm going to tidy up the outside. I've got some used sandpaper here. This was originally 120 grits. It's not 120 grit now. When I do this, I do tend to try and go for like the likes of 400. Obviously the more you take off this edge, you're kind of reducing the size of the bits, which you don't want to do. So you know, you want to really minimize doing this, only take off as much as you need. And like I said, when you are finished sharpening this, you do want to try and take it off with, you know, some end grain, something like that, before you even attempt this. When I do it, I'll just pull feeling that now, and that feels pretty sharp now. So I'm going to give it a whirl and see how it is. So as you can see, that one, it's nice and neat. The entrance, it went through pretty quickly. Yeah, I know I burst through the bottom and you're not supposed to do that, but this is just a demonstration. So yeah, it's pretty clean. I'm happy with that. So there we go. The bits I bought from the market. Like I say, I bought a couple of them, cost us like a couple of quid. You know, and it's up and running, you know, in about 15-20 minutes. It's kind of all you need. It's a nice, easy way to do them. I've been using this for a while, so that's how I do them. Let us know what you guys want to see. Leave a comment, and I'll try and make my way through what everyone requests. And thanks for watching.